21 Dreams. Angel of the North. Once upon a time, in a very cold land, there lived a girl who was looked after by a family of snowcats. They had looked after her since she was a tiny baby, and now she was blossoming into a young woman. Her name was Angel. Angel lived very happily in the cold mountains among her family of snowcats. But she did have one secret sorrow. She wished she knew where she came from. She only had one remnant of her childhood before they found her, tucked into a little basket in the snow. It was a picture of the seaside, which had been folded into the blanket with her. She kept it in her pocket and would take it out and look at it, thinking, if only I could go there, maybe I would find out who I really am. One day, in the nearby village, there was news that a travelling theatre company would be putting on a show. Angel snuck away to the theatre without the snowcats knowing, and sat at the back, listening to the play. She was mesmerised by the starring actress, who had big eyes and made even bigger gestures. So transfixed was she that she didn't notice at first that the backdrop to the stage was a picture of the seaside, quite like the one she'd been found with as a baby. After the play had finished, Angel crept up onto the stage to compare her picture to the backdrop. They weren't just similar, they were exactly the same. She rushed past all the stagehands telling her she shouldn't be there and burst into the actress's dressing room. Take me with you when you go. I have to find the place in your backdrop. The actress was a little taken aback at first, but she was getting older and felt ready to pass on what she knew of the trade. This strange girl certainly had a flair for dramatic entrances. Maybe she was the apprentice the actress had been looking for. So Angel was allowed to come with the theatre troupe, and she set off without even leaving a note for the snowcats, who were very concerned by her disappearance. The company travelled south, through towns and villages, away from the mountains where Angel had been brought up. She was thrilled to be seeing new things and meeting new people. But at night, she felt a little lonely, with no pile of snowcats to curl up with. Eventually, they arrived at the seaside, and Angel saw the exact same view that had inspired the backdrop. Maybe here I can find some answers, she thought. When she returned to the theatre to help set up for the evening's show, however, she saw that the backdrop had changed. Now it showed a picture of snowy trees and icy peaks, just like in the mountains she'd come from. Why the change? She asked the stagehands. Everyone dreams about faraway places, they replied. People at the seaside don't want a picture of the sea. At that same evening, the snowcats showed up to see the play. They'd been worried sick and trying to find her this whole time. Angel was overjoyed to be reunited with them. I needed an adventure, she realised, but who I really am is part of this family. Of course, she was still curious about her origins, and she liked her new job, so she kept travelling with the theatre troupe, hoping one day to unlock the mystery of her birth. But she looked forward to the season they spent near her home in the mountains, just as much as the season they spent by the sea.